my two eyes try to see the way the world turned, what happened to me. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
I believe we're ready to rock and roll, baby.
Every chance I get, you can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when
it hurts, baby. Let me see if I can do this without pressure. I gotta get a new mic cable. If I touch that thing, we go dead. Anyway, hey. Hello, Bear. I hope you're ready. I hope you're having a great day, baby. I hope JD is fine. I hope you're ready for a good ball game this afternoon. Anyway, I'm glad you're there. Anyway, it is Sunday, and it's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. Let me see if I can get my shit together. We had some difficulties getting the show started because our internet went out. Router had, anyway, a bunch of stuff. Where am I doing? Where am I at? I'm nowhere. I'm right here, baby. Let me get this back up here. Adam Hewitt was first one to jump in, followed by Carol Lowe. Nancy Halverson is here. Kelly Clark. Debbie Capran from Illinois. Thank you very much. Jay Nosewiz is here. Let me see. Sammy Marcy. I can't see for shit. Bruce Preston. Irene Lambert's here. KY. Michael Johnson's with us. Anonia Sislick. Well, I'm telling you, I got a problem with John's mouth. Brittany Stanley is here. Pat Hunter. LP. Woo, buddy, we're glad you made it to a live stream, man. We've been waiting on your ass. We're glad you're here. BW is here. Let me see. Bob K, always enjoy your insight, brother. I've read some of your stuff lately. Anyway, let me get on there. Jerry Wallace, been with us forever. Our own Bernadette Priya's in the chat. Let me zip on down here. Carol Lowe, Julie Gandy, Lisa Ryder. Boy, howdy shit. Trudy Baxter is with us. Anyway, it is Sunday. We're doing this a little early because Super Bowl Sunday. We want our family to be able to enjoy the game, including me. And so me and Mama are I'm watching the game. Mama's watching the commercials. I'm watching the commercials too. It's all about the entertainment today. So we decided to start this a little early so we can have our meeting, and then everybody who wants to can enjoy the game later on this evening. Anyway, if you saw my rant earlier, then you know why John's a little pissed off. John's a little pissed off because after yesterday's rant, when I was talking about the relationship between the Republican Party and Russia, and how all of a sudden the Republican Party seems to want to get behind Russia, I made that rant before the news last night. And what the news come on last night, it's a video of Trump standing on a stage said he would encourage Russia to attack NATO states if those NATO states don't pay up, baby. They don't pay up. He's going to encourage. I don't know why this isn't screaming on every damn news station and every radio station around this country. I really don't. Have we become so immune to his outrage, to his stupidity, to his anti-American rhetoric bullshit? I'm embarrassed for the Republicans I know And on a note, and I know there are certain people that watch this show. I do not call your ass out. I don't care if you watch it or not. But I'm asking you right now, how in the fuck can you continue to stand by this man when he stands on the stage and encourages Russia, one of our biggest enemies in the world stage, to attack another NATO member so Donnie Boy can get his rocks off? I'm asking you, why would you do that? There's a time when you need to put the politics aside, baby. Unfortunately, it's all about politics nowadays. But you want to show that you're an American, then put your politics aside. We should allow no person running for office, much less the highest office of the land, to stand on the stage and encourage one of our enemies to attack a NATO nation, while we watch the Republican Party try to dodge everything they can to get legislation passed in support of Ukraine. It tells me who they are. It tells me what direction they want to go in. And I'm not up for that game, baby. So I'm asking you, I'm reminding you, stand tall, baby. Be proud. Stick your damn chest out. Be proud of who we're supporting. They got all this stuff about Biden in the news now about his forgetfulness or something. Are you shitting me? I'm 71 years old. My Rolodex is crap. You know, I got to hunt for shit. That interview that Biden gave was right after Israel was attacked. I think he had his mind on other things. But this man, that came out with his little report, kiss it up my butt, buddy. Kiss it up my butt. What an outstanding display of partisan politics in our government right there. That man. Anyway, I digress. I would rant forever on this subject because it just really goes to the heart of my belief system, what I served my country for. And those that stood up, my brother, my father, who served this nation, to have that man stand on stage and use that language. If you still support this man, I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Hi, Bernadette.
Hi, John.
Ready for the big game, are you? Not yet.
Go football.
Go sports ball. Sports, that's what Travis calls it, sports ball. Are you gonna watch the sports ball? Yes. Are you gonna delve into my nachos? Yes.
I'm making nachos. So whether I watch or not is irrelevant. I've got the food.
You have an occasion to make nachos. Who cares what the occasion is?
I need to eat.
That's right.
And nachos, you know, just why not eat nachos today? Everybody else is.
That's right.
I got the workings for it. So, you know, we can do nachos. Not a problem.
That's right. And I like my jalapenos.
Hey, dude, for real.
Yes.
Big old pan of nachos.
I wanted to talk back to me. Anyway, Mr. Chick.
Yes, John.
How are you, darling?
I'm okay.
Good. I want to thank both of you ladies for showing up early.
Oh, I think I've already eaten my nachos.
Have you? Well, there's room for more. How could you? Is there a limit? I didn't know there was an official limit.
There isn't really a limit, but you know, don't make me wait. I want my nachos now.
Okay.
It's
okay.
Practice.
Well, I gotta wait for a game. Yeah.
You don't go to the Super Bowl without practicing. So yes, please.
Right. I'm warming up.
Run some plays there with the nachos. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh Lord, I wanted today to be a lighthearted show, and I still do, in a way. But I'm pissed. I don't know why the news isn't running this 24/7 of what that man said on stage.
You know, it was rather disgusting. He has put everything out there for us to make a decision with, and you're either going to buy into his bullshit and his lack of consideration for anything. He is trying to break everything in the world right now.
He is.
All for his own benefit.
I swear.
And this is bullshit. You know,
he wants to be on the stage with Putin and Kim Jong-un and Z. That's who he wants to be.
Okay, you know, he just sent his mouthpiece over to interview Putin, as if we don't think that Tucker being over there interviewing Putin has anything at all to do with fuck Trump's dumbass.
No, they ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just a coincidence.
Well,
that
and
he's
what
over
kind
there
of
putting-
Don't pull
information
the pin on that one, okay?
relay? Yeah.
What's that, Miss Chick?
I said, and what kind of information is he going to bring back and relay?
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
like to, yeah.
Well, he certainly didn't ask any, I don't know, hard questions. You know, hey, Tucker Carlson, why don't you just go over there with your lips and your tongue hanging out? Because that's pretty
exactly
much
what he did. Every time
Yeah.
I saw him on camera, he was gritting his ass off. He's loving every bit of it. The attention he's getting. And
I mean,
remind people, the
it
man
was
is
no
not a
different
journalist.
than him interviewing Trump's dumbass. You know what?
He's the
First
heir
all,
of the, what is it,
you're
Swanson Food.
absolutely right. He's
Yeah.
not a
He
journalist.
is not.
And the only reason why he has anything to do with having a microphone and interviewing people is because his father, I believe it was head of PBS at one time. And so he knew about how TV worked.
I'm gonna give a bell to Peter, because Peter just came in. Where'd it go? Wait a minute. Come back here, Peter. Where'd Peter go? He said
Right.
Tucker Carlson he said he probably went to deliver the stolen documents.
Where is that big ass thick fucking book?
Yeah. You know, and he's ripping. Oh boy, howdy shit. We could go on and on. The other thing that pissed me off is Donnie out there asking on the stage where Nikki Haley's husband is. Nikki Haley's husband is in the military. He's serving in Africa right now. He's a combat vet. And the question I think Nikki Haley should be asking is, hey, where's that slut bitch of yours, Donnie? Where is Melania? Who is she laying up in bed with? Because she's not laying up in bed with your ass. And by the way, where is Ivanka and Jarrett when you need them? Why aren't they out there pumping your balls up on the damn stage? They're not.
She is somewhere.
They got more money than
obviously-
Donnie now. Why would they have to pay attention to a peasant like him?
And Melania, she's spending a whole lot of money on primping and printing herself. So she's somewhere doing all that shit.
She's
Where
somewhere.
the fuck is she?
Where is she? Where is she? You know,
And she's got a stylist for what? We ain't seen her since she left the
I'm
fucking,
sorry. This part comes out of me
what was it?
only when it's
Christmas
provoked by his
zoomed
shit.
over.
He going to talk about her husband? Where's your wife? Let me see. Well, let's whip out that picture of
Nikki
your wife
Haley's
hanging her ass
husband
off
is
the
over in
airplane.
Africa
Yeah.
serving duty, which I give him props for that.
I give him credit for
What
that,
the
baby.
hell
You bet your ass
has
I do.
anybody named Trump done?
Nothing. You see anybody serving in the Trump family? No, you
Oh,
don't.
what?
In the Trump family, they're suckers and losers.
They've stood up and criticized the military. Come on. That's what they did.
That's what they do. That's
they
what really
did.
pisses me off, because the Republican Party sells itself as some grand patriotic party. The flag wavers, we love America. No, you don't. You're willing to sell it down the fucking tubes for what? A whoremonger? A mouthpiece for Putin? Are you shitting me? Please, get your flag out of my face. It means nothing to you. It means nothing to him. Well, it pisses me off. It does. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Kind of, fuck them assholes. You know?
Let it out, John. Everybody
It is.
needs to.
It's ridiculous. It's disrespectful. It's un-American. It's everything that you can call it. And the right now is treating it like they didn't hear it. As a matter of fact, most of the news is that I'm listening to. They act like they didn't hear it. Every once in a while, they'll put that spot up there. Look, this is what he said. Who gives a shit? Let's move on. No, let's don't move on.
He said it before. He said it while he was president.
You know, that's what, I kept last night, just for my own personal benefit, sitting there on the couch with Mama last night after I put out that rant and the news is coming on about that statement. And I'm sitting there going, see, look, oh, why didn't I wait? I could have waited just another half hour, another hour and put my rant out. I could have, oh man, it was on fire. That's how come I decided to do one today. And oh, by the way, I want to thank Corey Barton, who just came in with $5 and said, happy Super Bowl Sunday, Blue Dot family. Trump is Vladimir Putin's puppet. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Biden-Harris 2024. Vote for democracy. And I couldn't say it any less plain. Vote for democracy because that's what's on the line here, baby. It's all on the line. And by the way, I want
showing us. They're showing us everything we need to know to make an
informed decision.
Vote.
Yeah. Stand up for your country. Be a patriot. That's exactly what I'm asking you to do. Don't fall for that shit because it's nothing but. Anyway, Big E's became a Patreon member. Big E's, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's what keeps us. Y'all are what keeps it going. Anyway, what else is going on besides Trump trying to destroy this country? I'm so.
Well, I think the Republican House members have shown who they are. There was at least 65 of them that signed a resolution about, Trump not being held accountable for the insurrection stuff. And there's 65 names on there. Now we know who his loyalists are.
That's what it is, too.
Piece of paper.
These people, a lot of them, I bet on that list are the same ones that supported the insurrection in the first place. And I'm talking about the congressman that voted not to accept the results. There's your insurrectionist. The news makes so much heyday about these guys that were busted inside the Capitol and what they did. They attacked police. Yes, they did all of that. Those are not the insurrectionists. That's the mob. The insurrectionists were the ones in that chamber. That's who the insurrectionists are, still are.
And it started with Trump because he fomented that insurrection. Yes, he incited it, every bit of it. And the Supreme Court, what a fucking illegitimate, unethical court that Justice Robert is going to carry the legacy for on this.
Indeed,
because that
he is the Chief
decision
Justice.
that they made the other day, or just the guiding of the attorney, proved they have no intentions on even fucking reading the Constitution.
I'm with Michael. I know what I saw live on January 6th. I know what I saw.
I know what I saw too. And it
Yeah,
wasn't no damn riot. It was not a riot.
If you're denying what happened on that day, then you're denying history itself. You're willing to let a man who was on the verge of destroying this democracy and is still trying. That's the problem with that the courage of the Senate did not convict him. On the second impeachment, the incitement to an insurrection, that's what he did. If the Senate had the courage then to do what was right, to do what they were saying the day after January 6th, that morning when they're still standing on the damn floor and they're talking about this is Trump, this is what he did, pointing fingers, Lindsey Graham, I give up, I quit, all that bullshit. It was bullshit because a few days later they're kissing his ring. They're bending their knee. And they've signed. I just wonder to myself sometimes, what kind of dirt they got on him? What kind of dirt does Donald Trump have on every one of these people to make them throw their integrity, their respect out the window? Look at Tim Scott, what he did on the stage. I love you. I love you. I did it because I love you. Are you shitting me?
There have been promises made, John.
Yes,
because this is all part of the plan.
What plan? Is there a plan, you say?
I think there's a plan. I think it's been in force for a while. It just keeps rolling down the track. But
do they have a name of this plan?
I think they do. Bernadette knows the name of the plan.
What's the name of the plan?
Yeah. It's called Project 2025.
If you're capable,
and it starts,
Wikipedia that right
day
now.
One. Oh, project2025.org. Go there and read it for yourself.
Read it for yourself. This is their plan.
You can
read
their
plan for America.
Plan. And it starts day one.
Like Donnie said, dictator, day one. And that's exactly what they want to do. Have no doubt about it. They want to fire every head of every department that falls under the executive branch. And that's everybody.
Put a loyalist.
Put a Trump loyalist in there. Miss Linda came in with a $2 donation. Miss Linda, a.k.a. Mary Ellen, said, go ahead. Oh, go ahead. A little inside joke for everybody. Go ahead. Pull the pin. Burn it. Burn it. Fuck Trump. I had to lean in. Yeah, burn it. That's it. everybody doesn't know by now, I'll let everybody know. If you haven't heard it by now, which probably you have, we probably talked about it. The name Bernadette has become a verb. And that's in reference, thank you, Miss Linda, to, don't make me pull the pin on this Bernadette. I'll throw it out there because Bernadette will go off on your ass because she's a proud American and she's fighting for what we all are fighting for. And she is passionate about it the same way I am. We don't always use the same language, the same words, not even the same. We're in the same army, baby. We're marching in the same direction, and we're both damn well proud of it. Throw Miss Chick in there, too. All of us in this group, all of us in this family. You wouldn't be here in this, listening to this, watching this right now if you weren't concerned about your country, as we all are. As we watch a madman convince a certain portion of our population that he is king. Indeed. Oh, man, I'm blind in one eye. I can't see out the other. Tony Boy's got his hand up down here. Let me get Tony up in here. I talked to Tony on the phone. Tony and I, we video chat a lot. He sits down in his recliner, and I sit down in mine, and we talk bullshit. Hey, Tony. How you doing, brother?
All right, how you doing?
It's true, isn't it? We talk about everything from car repairs to politics. Let's face it, we do it all. We do. Let me catch this one. Miss Linda came back with another $2 and said, I forgot, fuck Trump. No, you didn't. You got it in there. Oh, she just wanted to say it again. That's all. That's all. I love you, baby. Anyway, Tony, y'all set for the game, brother?
Yes, I am. I told you last night. I went down to Popeyes and got my chicken wings.
I know you did.
Last night. Yeah, I'm sitting here. I was surprised you was on. I was just so happened to be on the computer, and I looked on Facebook, and I said, "Huh, you got a show now?" And so I called up YouTube, and I said, "Yeah, you're on."
I was getting a lot of pressure from my political advisor because she knows she knows I'd like to sit down and watch the game. You know, I want to see the commercials. Everybody's waiting to see what kind of commercials coming on. I want to see them too. You know, but yeah, she's made plans. They're making nachos out there, and they won't put them in the oven until after I come out. So, because that's
I wanted to.
They love me.
Get on here too, real quick to tell Bernadette and Missy Chick I watched her show last night.
Oh,
Indeed. On the table.
Was that an outstanding show?
Impressed. Yes, I was impressed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
If you have not seen Left on the Table yet, you can go to a Blue Dot in Texas. Did we post that one in Discord?
It's probably over in Discord. Yes.
Okay.
Is it? But it's definitely, on the YouTube website.
Oh,
let's clarify.
YouTube website.
It's not a watch. It's a listen.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a listen.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is a
the
conversation.
Lady had on
That's Bonita.
last night.
Miss Bonita Townsend, yes, she's
Man.
fire.
All I can say, ladies, is this: y'all know exactly what y'all was talking about. What can I
Yes,
say?
they
Thank
did.
you.
Yes, they did.
And I sit here and I said, "Wow, I'm glad that somebody's out there is hearing the truth."
Yeah.
I'm glad
Well,
you ladies did this.
We hope
Go
to
ahead.
bring other issues from the table and to your ears. And yes, it's a audio recording, and usually drops on Saturday. We're gonna try to be consistent, but it's a lot of work, guys.
It is.
So
It is. As Bernadette and Miss Chick are rapidly finding out, this ain't easy. Yeah.
no.
But you know it's so well put together, and Travis
Thank
is
you.
amazing.
Travis,
so professional.
we give all the props to Travis because he's the one that is post production on this thing, and he makes us sound amazing. Okay.
Me
Cleans
too.
it up so it's
Me too,
cohesive.
because 3 minutes before we turned on this camera, Travis was still in here restarting this computer and having to restart everything because we had a problem with our internet and the routers. Anyway, he knows. And so, yes, if it wasn't for my two sons, both of which are involved in this, Tyler is so far back in the background you won't see him. But Tyler
I
does
see him
everything.
online every once in a while.
Do you? Yeah, that's my boy. But yeah, it's. Oh, I forgot where I was because I got people to call out. Ed Beatty Jr. came in with a $5 donation and said, "Usher's going to surprise the world with Taylor Swift as a big surprise." Oh Lordy, is that not a subject matter for today's game, Taylor Swift? I'm loving it. I really am. And Patrazi20 came in with a $10 donation and said, "Hello. I truly enjoyed the last left on the table.
Thank you.
Left the table, and Mr. Chick and Bonita did a great job with the history of women's rights. You women rock. Outstanding. I second that. Yes, because it wasn't only a conversation about modern day. It's how we got here. And Mr. Chick and Bernadette went through an outstanding recap of how we got to where we are, and when we're talking about women's rights and women's issues, you know, it was an outstanding commentary.
And Benita is a true inspiration.
Oh,
you know,
man.
here this woman is. You know, she got us all beat. I'm sorry,
Yes,
hands down.
yes.
Benita is the master at activism, and if you want to know how to do it, go listen to Benita because she is truly just an inspiration to listen to because
she is.
So
every time I talk to her, and I enjoy so much talking to her, I walk away thinking, I ain't doing enough. I ain't doing. As a matter of fact,
seriously, it's like, you know, if you talk to Benita, you cannot take a day off. I'm sorry, but it doesn't even matter what the weekends are.
This fight is every day.
You cannot take a day off. Every day.
And she did. So. She motivated me because I made contact with the chairman of the Nueces County Democratic headquarters. Let me slow down my brain. And because I want to do a show during a meeting, during a local meeting, to demonstrate what local citizens, what you out there can do to be involved in this fight. There's a lot of things. You don't have to call somebody or knock on a door. There's a lot of other activities and stuff, duties that need to be performed to be able to make sure that everybody gets the word that there's a place for everybody, no matter whether you're an inward personality or an outward person, that there's something in there for you, and I want to encourage that. So yeah.
FYI, John, they probably won't let you record during their meeting, but you could go in their meeting and then have interviews after their meeting.
Well, now I don't know. I see the news sometimes going live when they're having a meeting in the background. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think my locals would let us do that.
Yeah, you're right. They probably won't. But I want to be there to be able, like you said, pregame, postgame, to be able to do interviews like that and ask people, why are you here? Why are you involved? Why are you concerned about the nation we're living in right now? Because
that would be great.
Times, baby. That's what I'm working on. Because Bonita says do something, and I keep thinking, shit, I ain't doing enough. My plate. There's a little room left on my plate over here. I need to smooth the mashed potatoes over so I can get another. Anyway, she is.
And when she says do something, she is expecting receipts.
Yep.
Yes.
Do it. Don't just tell me you did it. How'd you do that?
Yeah, she wants to hear about it.
So yeah, when we say it, let me see, where am I? It's right there. It's do your part. Do something. You call a friend, write a letter. Sign a petition, call your congressman, run for office, use your voice as that one at the bottom. That's the biggest one you can use. You can. Yeah. I'm not telling you have to turn the camera on and start just yelling, just boom, bah. There are ways every one of us in our life can make it plain what side of the fence we fall on here, because it's not much of a choice here. There really isn't. I'm concerned, but we have a bigger wave, baby. We have more patriots in this country.
You know, it's like they've gone beyond taking shit and throwing it at the wall just to see if this sticks. They take the whole goddamn trash can, they throw that. They take the toilet, they throw that. They take anything and everything that they can. And it's nonstop, it's relentless, and it's exhausting.
Bernadette, they quit throwing it at the wall. They're throwing it at us now.
They're throwing it at us. And we're ducking, we're doing the Matrix, and we're sliding by that shit every chance we get.
It's
And
time to throw
every
back.
once in a while you get smacked up upside the head. And I agree with you, John. I'm ready. I throw back. I throw back.
Yeah, let's throw that shit right back. Like I say, where is Melania? Where is Melania? Where's his wife? And that was even. Where's her husband? Yeah, where's your wife? What motel room is she? Oh, she don't need a motel room. She just invites her. I don't care where she is. She, to me, the whole ball of wax, the whole Trump presidency was an embarrassment, and that includes her. Are you shitting me? I'm embarrassed for my country, for the whole damn ball of wax of what this nation brought us, laid on our plate, because of their hatred that a black man dare be elected to our presidency, to elected to the highest offices of this land. And not only that, to end up being an outstanding president, one that people loved and adored. He did great things. Could have done more if he didn't have a Republican Party so hell-bent on trying to destroy him. And they carried that through, developed the Tea Party, which became the Freedom Caucus.
And yet, you know what, John? In all of the shit that they throw and all the rest of that, Biden is still out there.
That's right.
Plowing away at the mountain of garbage that they throw at us and still getting shit done for the American people. And that's what's important. That's what's important. Fuck all the reports and the dumb shit that the media wants to portray is something it's just clickbait, y'all.
Yeah.
They don't really care. It's just clickbait. And, if we didn't watch their stupid ass channels and buy their stupid ass products, they would go out of business.
Yeah.
They would.
That's our job. That's our job. Put them out of business. Put them out of business. Yep. Hello, John. Are you with us?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
We're doing just fine, John. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
All ready for the game today?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Outstanding.
I've been trying to disconnect a little bit, as some of my friends on here know, but I just want to take a minute.
Brother. I know.
It's tough to see the bullshit that gets put out every day, just like Bernadette was talking about. It's clickbait.
Are you shitting me? Outstanding.
But I think we really have to stay on message, and we have to keep promoting the positive things that this president keeps getting done despite the opposition. We're lucky to have him.
Indeed, John. You're the one that impressed me so much when you said that you weren't voting against Trump, you were voting for Biden. It's not an issue of you hate Trump. It's an issue of you are enjoying what we're all enjoying right now. We're seeing a president that has taken hold of this country after the despot Donnie was in there for 4 years and kicked over every garbage can in our nation. Joe Biden has pulled us out of that ditch, and we're on the right track. That's what.
Yes, he has. Yeah. He's done an amazing job, and
he has.
When I look back to 2020, just with my own medical practice, we were climbing up in the back of third row vehicles trying to test people for COVID. The only thing we got from the federal government during Trump's administration, we got one postcard.
Oh, you got a postcard?
And it was essentially sent out by Surgeon General Jerome Adams. Just tell people to wash their hands and social distance. There was no support, and COVID tanked our economy. It killed so many people. And I would just, anybody that's listening out there, think back to how things were going in 2020 and look where we are now.
Indeed. Don't forget where we've been and what hell this country has been through. And I see these idiots come on there and praise Trump. Oh, I was paying less in taxes. Yeah, that went away, didn't it? He didn't make that permanent. Go ask that rich fellow down the street. Is he getting his tax cut? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let me thank Dennis Graveson, who came in with a $10 donation and said, and listen up to this, baby. Please. Dennis says, I am a veteran, and I support vote vets. Please support them also. Dennis, indeed, my friend, thank you for that.
We
I
have
am a member also.
big plans
Yes,
to support them also. Trust
yes,
me. Keep an eye
yeah.
out on Left on the Table.
Oh, is that a teaser? I love it.
Incredible.
It is
I
a
love
A
it.
teaser.
little teaser.
All
Keep
right,
a
John
pin on it.
Hackett. Pass, buddy. Come on, don't hold it over. I can't reach it. All right, anyway.
Disconnected.
Hey,
Did you?
and by the way, Bernadette and Missy Chick and Bonita, incredible job on Left
And
on the
they were
Table.
Thank you.
outstanding
Thank
job.
you, John.
Awesome job.
It was,
Awesome job.
and I love the whole concept of the show itself because on here, this is a live show. There's a lot of subjects gets passed around. We get passionate about a few, and then something will interrupt. We'll get off on a tangent somewhere. And this show, brought to you by Bernadette and Miss Chick, uh, tries to delve into some of the issues that we bring up here, but we leave on the table. And when it's left on the table, we're not getting the full discussion on that issue. And that is what left on the table is. It's not the direction left or take a left at the right or right at the left. No, this is left on the table. But if you want to take it the other way, that's fine. It is the left side of the table, but it's issues that we need to discuss. And I'm so proud of both Bernadette and Miss Chick for not only the concept of this, but going through it. I'm proud of Travis for working with. I don't even know what they've said until after Bernadette, Miss Chick, and the other person in the conversation all get to hear it first before I get to hear it. So that tells you who I am in this situation.
Well, John, we might have you on and interview you too.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that would be a
Oh
grand
yeah,
interview,
there you
wouldn't it?
go.
No, yeah, no. Some
Oh,
questions
come
probably left
on.
unanswered. Oh, come on, what? Oh, yeah, I am. I just couldn't be more proud of this thing, and I just know it's going to go off. It's going to continue to gain popularity, and I know it's going to be it is a regular thing on the Blue Dot Family. And this is brought to you by the Blue Dot Family. Y'all.
It is.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
You all support this.
So, if you want to be interviewed by Bernadette and Miss Chick, contact them.
Or
Show,
or if you
or,
have an issue that you think is left on the table, put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Put it in Discord. Let us know what you would like issues that
Outstanding.
you would like brought up, just like Dennis did. And Dennis, it's on the list of things to do. Let me put it to you that way.
Outstanding.
We do have a special guest plan to specifically talk about votevets.org. And John, you know who it is.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
anything.
not going
I
to
know
mention it
nothing.
until we get it lined up. It hasn't been lined up yet, and so that's another tease. And we're heading towards that subject absolutely, because it is a
Outstanding.
subject that is left on the table, and we got lots and lots of vets that need that kind of
Indeed.
information. So
Indeed.
we got some vet things coming up. So keep your eyes on left on the table.
Oh, look, we have
Absolutely.
a question in the chat right now from Suzanne Forisepi. She wants to
Mm-hmm.
know, how do I join the conversation? Well,
Um,
go for it,
Here, I'll
Bernadette.
put a link. I'll
There-
put a link in the chat that'll get you there.
That's right. Follow that link. It's probably a Discord link, right?
Yes, it is a Discord
There you
link.
go. And
Come
remind
join
you,
us on Discord.
Discord is a free app. It's a free service. There's nothing you have to pay. Just follow the instructions. If you have, there it is, a bluedotintexas.com.
Use your voice.
There
Use
you
your
go.
voice.
Come into the room
That's
and
how
lend
you
your
do
voice.
it.
We'll make you a star.
Absolutely.
Star of the Blue Dot Family, anyway. Yes, that's what this is. If there has been any doubt as to what this Blue Dot Family Live show is about, John is Blue Dot in Texas. I got my 2 cents, my opinion. I spit it out there. I do a video. I put it out there. That's my opinion. This is not my opinion. This is your opinion. You know who I am. I put a table in front of you. All you have to do is grab a chair and sit down, baby. You're in here. Download that Discord app. Do whatever you got to do. Make up a name or use your real name, whatever you have to do. You can be anonymous. You don't have to come in here with your real name. But if you have 2 cents you want to add to the conversation, that we encourage that. That's what this is, a table. Anybody who wants to sit at it can step up. And we enjoy Yeah. See? Uh-oh. Suzanne is asking which buttons do I press? Uh-oh.
You
I
click
can't
the
see.
link and go to the website and follow the instructions there.
Yeah, other than that,
if you're at a bluedotintexas.com, there should be a link there to Discord. Push that link, and it will take you to. It will ask you, I guess, to download Discord if you don't already have it. Which again,
you have
is
to
like
set up your profile and whatnot.
right.
Yeah,
You have to name yourself something, and
it takes a few minutes.
Yeah, it takes a couple of minutes to do all that, and bingo, you're in, and then follow the rest of them instructions because
Yeah,
to get
because
yeah, and let me
just
remind people
go to bluedotintexas.com, click on the Discord link, and follow
too,
the instructions there. It'll get you in.
Suzanne said I'm computer dumb. Me too, darling. That's why I had kids.
Well, we cannot do it here. We cannot do that here. That's
if we could, we'd help you out. But no, it's not that difficult.
You're already in Discord. You just got to find your way over to the Blue Dot Family Live server.
Server. And that's what you're looking for. If it says what server you're looking for, there are two. We have the Blue Room, which is where all of us go after the show. It's the after party room. And then we have the Blue Dot Live room. And
which is where you go to speak online now.
If you want to come on the show right now, you would go to Blue Dot Live, and you would appear down in the audience down there, and then you would just raise your hand, and I will see that and then snatch you right up.
And pretty much Blue Dot Live only has one thing you can do.
That's Let me thank Bob K, who just came in with a $5 donation and said, Super Bowl, never seen it. I'll go, wait a minute. Sorry, my eyeballs, I got to move closer. I'll go back to binge watching House after the Blue Dot show. Fuck Trump, fuck Abbott, and fuck all Trump maggots,
Bob.
including your neighbors. Damn, Bob. Let's get them all in that basket, brother.
Okay.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. I'm sure that Mama's going to be switching back and forth between the Super Bowl and the Puppy Bowl because she's going to want to see the Puppy Bowl.
Yes.
So,
and of course, there's the commercials. Which
that's right. So we had that discussion already. Now, wait a minute now.
Yes.
The ball game is going on. You want to see the commercials, and you also want to see the Puppy Bowl. It's either the commercials or the ball games that's going to have to suffer. Anybody want to guess the answer to that question in my house?
The game.
That's right.
It's going to be the game.
So when there's a boring part of the game going on, we'll swap over. We'll switch over to the Puppy Bowl real quick and see all the babies. Right. So that's what we'll do. It's I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm wearing my numbers right here.
You put one screen on the Super Bowl and the other one on the Puppy Bowl. There you go. Everybody's got multiple screens nowadays. Okay.
No, not me. No, I only got one in the living room. That's it. One great big one. But
hey, John, you want to take a serious question?
What?
I'm scrolling up.
Okay.
Timotheus Van Ash. I don't know if that's how I pronounce it. Do Americans know how much of their defense budget goes to Asia-Pacific defense? As a European, we hear constantly, you pay for us freeloaders. But I think that's not factual.
I don't think it is either.
Well, and I just want to clear up when a budget is set for defense money that goes to various allies and stuff, they don't actually get the money. It's for us to support them in a military defense way. We set aside, a certain amount of our military and everything that goes into it for that specific defense. It's not like we're handing you money.
No.
And a lot of people might not understand that.
and I want to get to the basic heart of the issue is, should it depend on a payment to NATO as to whether or not we'll defend your country? Not every country is as wealthy as this country is. Not every country. Yeah. And if you want to talk about the military budget, I'm willing to have that conversation any day of the freaking week.
Besides, there's a NATO charter that all the countries have signed on to to defend one another. And that is what Donald Trump is destined to try to break.
He is trying to break that alliance. An attack on one is an attack on all. And we've had two new nations. One of them borders Russia. You don't think Russia would like to go in there? You don't think Russia wants to go back into the Baltic states or even Poland? What are we going to do then? We're talking about World War III.
He is talking about taking over Poland.
Yes.
His is a march to regain the countries that the Soviet Union lost when they broke up.
When the collapse of the Soviet Union.
Well, and trying to break up NATO is trying to divide things so that we can't help each other, quite literally.
Exactly.
And the sad part to me, he's got support in this country of Americans.
Yeah.
He's got the support of Americans.
And Petrazi 20 is right. America is the greatest and the strongest because we defend our allies, money or not.
Yes.
Money or not.
Because
there have been times like when we went into Afghanistan and Iraq, we had to ask our allies to come and help us defend ourselves. And so this is why we do this. We defend one another with not just money, but military and supplies.
That's what we do. That's how we've held this together ever since the end of the last World War.
The Ukraine. It's not just money. It's military and supplies.
The support right now
and
that
the
Ukraine is
capability of knowing how to
no money.
use them.
It's not cash. It's not money we're talking about. The aid for Ukraine is all in weapons and ammunition. And they're running low on it. And while we sit over here and think about it, are you shitting me? Kiss my ass.
Yes, but
if I was on the front line, what I'm supposed to wait on some congressman back in the States to decide whether or not he's gonna give me the weapons and the bullets to fight the war? Fuck you. Right. Why is he there?
Trump is trying to stir up his not so intelligent base with the idea
Call it
that
for what it is.
They're just throwing your money away to other people. They're just giving your money away.
They're trying to
sell
it.
That's all they have to hear. That's all they have to hear. They don't have to know any of the details. They just think somebody else is taking their money.
And Lisa Ryder makes a good point out of YouTube. She says, if you think we're not the richest country in the world, check out the money spent on Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah.
No shit.
No shit. I always wonder who the hell is sitting up in them stands, man. Shit. Those are some expensive ass seats, and the place is full. Who's doing that?
I don't know.
It's
not my neighbors.
Not only is the Super Bowl full, but every hotel down there in Las Vegas right now is full.
It's full. Oh man, talk about doing good for the economy, huh? Vegas is going to pull some good numbers.
Yeah.
Advertisers, restaurants, hotels, Uber, cabs, whatever it is. Everybody's going to get a big boost out of this, and that's what happens every year when the Super Bowl comes along. It's a big thing. We're all waiting to see them commercials.
And then let's think about how much money is spent on just chicken wings. Okay. And then beer. And then beer. John. It's
oh my
big business in America.
Oh man. It's what drives our economy. Big business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're not against big business. We want a good, prosperous business. We don't want you to rob the people.
And one of those commercials, how much money it takes to put in a 15 or 30-second or a minute-long commercial during the Super Bowl. Cha-ching.
Oh, ka-ching. And Don Cheadle just brought up, what would it be for a beer and a hot dog? $15? No, Don, I think it's upward more of 20. What you threw a hot dog in there? The beer's going to cost you 15. Probably. I don't know, but that's the whole idea of even being able to go. Nope, not in my budget.
And then
I'd be lucky to make it to the parking lot.
About the NFL paraphernalia that's going to get sold because of this game.
Yeah, it's a hell of a boost for the economy, no matter what.
A massive amount of money that's being spent on a game that's going to last, 2.5 hours, 3 hours?
3 hours, yeah. Everybody's going to be sitting there. And not only that, look at the publicity Taylor Swift got. Boy, howdy shit, you can't buy that kind of publicity.
And that fucker's running around saying he made Taylor Swift famous.
I swear, if
He
the
wish.
Chiefs win, watch the right-wing nut jobs go crazy with. I knew it. It was all rigged. It was all rigged. You know.
Oh yeah.
Hey, let me
Whatever.
thank Corey Barton who came in with a $5 donation. Corey, appreciate it very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's what makes us stay on the air, baby, right there. Anyway.
Hey,
Oh,
John.
I'm already on it.
Okay, there's a
I was
firecracker.
I was waiting to light that fuse until I seen her hand up. Bonita.
Hi, John.
Hi, dear. How are you doing? First off,
doing
let
well.
me congratulate you on a fantastic job on Left on the Table. Just an outstanding job. That was just informative, inspirational, all that mushy shit.
And if I could do one of those things that every YouTuber has to do nowadays, when you watch Left on the Table, please like, share, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Please. If you haven't done that yet, go back and do it.
Well,
Yes.
thank you for your kind words, John. But I tell you, Bernadette, Mr. Chick, and Travis just made me look good.
Oh no.
It wasn't
Oh, no.
hard. It wasn't hard to make you look
It
good.
wasn't. It
It
wasn't.
wasn't hard at all. Your inspiration, we've been talking about that earlier, Benita. It is because every time we talk to you, I come away thinking, damn, I need to do something else. I could do more. Yeah, it's
Well, I tell you, after this South Carolina rally, everybody should be up and running full speed.
indeed.
They don't have a fire under them yet.
Did you see the clip of that man saying that?
Oh
I
my
He would,
saw the
goodness.
whole-
he would
it-
encourage Russia to attack NATO countries. Encourage. What the hell?
Yeah, and he's
What-
telling NATO
what-
countries, you don't pay your bills. That's laughing out loud. How much does he owe that he's not paying?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Does
nice
he
And
ever
little,
he,
cut,
he
nice,
won't protect them.
nice little country you have there. Be shame if something happened to it. That's
Yeah,
exactly what
right.
Donnie's saying. That's exactly what
it is.
nice little country you got there. You want to see it wiped off the map? Pay me up. Pay me. Pay me. Like it's going into his pocket, and I wouldn't doubt if he thinks he would get a cut of it.
And
No.
then he's saying the president can close down the border anytime he wants. Did you see that clip from Chip Roy?
No, I didn't. Chip Roy's an idiot.
Yeah. Well, on this, he was spot on. He came right out and
Chip
said
Roy?
that.
Wait a minute. Let me
Yes,
get my
he's-
Rolodex going. If I got the right Chip Roy in my head, he's a
Oh,
Republican,
you
right?
do. You do. I'm
Okay.
sure you do. He
All right.
said that Trump could have declared the border closed any time during when he was in office.
When he was all, yeah, he didn't do that, did he?
17, 18, and 19, and 20, and he didn't close the
He
border.
didn't do shit.
And that's the same thing they're complaining about Biden doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk about
And they're screaming
hypocrite.
about fentanyl. Like fentanyl is being brought over the
Okay.
border by some guy with a backpack on. No, that's
Okay.
not the
comes
way
to
it's
the
working,
ports.
baby. It's
It
coming in
comes
at
to
the port.
ports.
Yeah,
If
through a port
if-
of entry.
here's the thing, you guys. If fentanyl is coming over the borders, if migrants are coming over the borders, if our borders are porous, it is the Republicans' fault now. They own that shit.
Mhm.
Period.
Okay.
They own it
All right.
because
Yep.
they chose not to pass the bill that they worked for 4 months on, that they wanted for the last 40 damn years.
Yeah,
They
Cobra Jet.
own it now.
Yeah, Cobra
If
Jet.
our border
Mexico
is
doesn't put up the
broken,
money.
it's because of them.
And it's everything Republicans wanted. Everything. We didn't
And that
even get
bill-
the Dreamers. We got nothing.
And Donnie's standing on the stage bragging that he killed it. The
Yes,
best
it is
border
their fault.
legislation, immigration legislation we've had in decades. Since Reagan. Are you shitting
And I
me? And then
hope-
Donnie comes along and stomps on it? Because why? Why? Because he
Oh,
wants that
yes.
issue. He wants that chaos.
And Petrozzi 20 also made a statement that is absolutely true. Fentanyl is coming out of the White House pharmacy like candy in
shit.
2019.
It was.
No
It
shit.
was.
Did you see the list of drugs they were pressing out? My God. Yes, fentanyl was on the list. along with a whole
Hey,
lot of
let me
other
just-
drugs they were passing out in the
just
Trump
one of the
White
Let me
House.
speak to that real quick.
Yeah, just one
Go
of
ahead,
the
John.
things.
regular
Go ahead.
pharmacy.
Regular medical practice, if any medical practice, even if it's a large size clinic, part of a health system, had a pharmacy reconciliation form that looked like that, they would be in prison.
Yeah, they would.
And this is coming from a man who has a practice. Okay? If you don't know
Yeah,
who
those
John
are
is.
Schedule 3 drugs,
Yes.
right, John?
Oh, I don't
Well,
know.
but yeah,
Not
a
my
lot
ballpark.
of them were, and then
Yeah,
there was
you got to
Schedule
keep
2,
track
like
of
fentanyl.
Schedule 3 drugs. Really close track. You got to
You know-
account how much you got, where they went, how much that person got.
Yeah, those are your
And
your
the
pain
date.
pills, your your codeine and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Those are
These
all
are-
And then
controlled.
Yeah.
the fentanyl is the Schedule 2, and they were getting huge volumes of that stuff along with medicines like Versed, which is only used to put people to sleep before surgery. It's unreal.
Mm-mm-mm. It is. It's a problem in this country, and I think that we got to find a better way to solve this issue. And making it illegal doesn't seem to work. That just makes the price of the commodity go up, and in some cases, I think makes it more romantic. You know what I mean? You know, like ooh. But it's a health issue in this country, and we don't treat it like that. We treat it like a legal issue.
There's a
No.
news flash.
Oh my God, what happened now?
Bart Lawson says that there's a shooter in Texas
Oh,
Jesus.
wonderful.
at a church.
Of course there is.
Lord.
Active shooter at a church in Texas somewhere.
Boy, howdy shit.
Nobody is safe anywhere today. Nowhere.
Oh, yeah, Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church in Houston.
Oh.
Really?
Lord.
Joel Osteen's church?
Yes,
That
in
is not
Houston.
good.
According to ABC News. Officers are responding to reports of a shooting at Pastor Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church in Houston. Possible shooter is down, shot by one of the deputies at the scene, says Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez.
Okay.
Man.
Welcome to America, baby.
That's where we are.
That's
Yep.
what we are.
The church has confirmed shots were fired, adding, please pray for Lakewood and our community because,
I
thoughts
am
and
so
prayers.
tired of thoughts and prayers. I am sick and tired of thoughts and prayers.
They work a lot,
I want
don't
to see
they?
some new laws on the books. I want to see people doing
Oh.
something. For
I-
crying out
I'm
loud,
having
I'm
a-
tired of seeing people shot.
I'm having a brain fart right now. I want to come right back to this. Maria Betancourt came in with $5 and said hello to all the blue dots. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it tremendously. Oh, shit.
I'm going to
City
take
of
a minute,
Houston
John.
is asking to please stay away from the area as law enforcement secures the scene and families are taken to a safe area away from Lakewood Church shooting. Family
Nowhere else in the world.
reunification moved to Lifetime Fitness at One Healthy Way.
This
Nowhere
is
else in the
another
world.
reason, everybody out there, why you want blue up and down the ticket, because we want something done to
We
curb
want
all this
something done.
violence, and the Republicans are
And if
not
you-
going to do nothing.
If you look at the damn polls every time, I don't care, go even look at everybody's poll. If Americans are asked if they want stricter gun control, yes, they do. It's not up to the American people. It's up to the ones in Congress. And guess who's paying the bill there? Gun manufacturers, baby. And we all know it. It's a payoff to our own lawmakers that keeps this shit in perpetuation. That we keep seeing. This is not new. The big news is it's at Joel Osteen's church. Oh, look at there. The shooting itself, no, it's common every day. Every day. Because that's the answer Americans have to a problem nowadays. And you don't think I worry about that? Yeah, I do. I do. Hello, Salvador. Was that him?
It is.
Hello, Salvador. I'm glad you're doing good, buddy.
You going to say hi to
Yeah.
John, honey?
You guys in the Houston area and Texas, I'm sorry that you have to deal with this.
Yes.
We have got to do better in electing people who are going to be in the best interests of the people of the United States of America and
Us,
not their
you,
own pockets.
your kids,
Absolutely.
your
We
family.
have to do something. We have to do
At
something.
We
what
have
point
to
do
do
we
something. We can do better than this.
we all thought it was going to be Sandy Hook. No, it wasn't enough. And if Sandy Hook wasn't enough, what is? You know, it is the lust that America has for the weapon, and it's been marketed
After
that
Sandy
way.
Hook, what
Ain't
was the
nobody wants to
school?
go buy a 30-06 for
Um,
hunting. They want a 303.
Vivaldi down in Texas. Vivaldi, Marjorie Stoneman.
Yeah, the list, baby.
Oh Jesus, it just goes on and on and on.
I don't
You
I don't
know,
wear that
List is
shirt.
too long.
I don't
It's
wear my
just
shirt
too
that has
long.
the AR-15 on it that says enough. I don't wear that anymore because it's bullshit. It's not enough. It's not enough. It happens every day in this country, across the world. I mean, across this country.
You know, John, I tell you, man, when I was just a young boy, you know, growing up here in Eastern Kentucky, you know, guns are just kind of part of the culture. And my
Me
dad,
too.
always, my dad always collected shotguns and rifles, and it was just a hobby. It was a collection hobby. He never hunted. But I remember the first gun he ever gave me, and the care he took to make sure I understood what that was and 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 the seriousness of that moment. You know, I've actually owned an AR-15 and I sold it because I thought I don't need this. There's no reason to have this
No,
gun.
no.
And
Yeah.
and that's my personal opinion. Um, I wish we could get something done on this because this is awful.
Yeah, I don't have an AR-15. I have weapons. I've had weapons that I've had since I was a kid. Are you shitting me? Yes, I do. Is it a major part of my life? No. No. I probably have to go dust off a bunch of them. One of them's a black powder. Hell, I'd have to load the thing by the barrel. So yeah, it's not the weapon. It's the person behind the weapon that's going to do the damage. But we've sold the AR-15 as a product of I don't know. Why did
Part of this.
what's his name? The guy that shot the people, that guy. Oh, he's down here in Texas now.
Oh yeah, that young kid
Yeah, the one that his mama
that's
drove him
running for office.
to. Yeah, he wants to down here in
His
Texas.
mom drove him
Oh, what's
with
his
an
name?
AR-15 and he
Rittenhouse.
killed
Rittenhouse.
Carl
someone.
Rittenhouse. Carl Rittenhouse. Why did he take that AR-15 with him that day? What?
Why
To
does
defend
his
some-
mother
because
allow
he.
a 17-year-old?
That's right, baby. It was an attitude of his, and his mother took him. I don't want to lay that off. Let that go. His mother gave him a ride with that weapon. What the hell did she think was going to fucking happen?
That's exactly right.
You know, and now, right now, we have seen a case where a parent has been held accountable for the weapon they had in their house and did not keep it away from their child, who knew that child had mental issues, had
Thank you,
emotional
Michigan.
issues. Thank you, because that's what indeed, because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take that and more to get people to wake up and say, you have a weapon, you're responsible for that shit. It's not because, oh, look at me, I have an AR-15, let's go join Bubba's Backyard Brigade. You're planning on shooting somebody. And guess who that somebody is? It's going to be somebody you know. It's going to be somebody in your family. It's going to be some neighbor of yours. It's not going to be the mob coming over the hill to take away your rights. They sell it as a fucking product. And I remind everybody, the words of the Second Amendment start with a well-regulated militia. A well-regulated militia. You want that AR-15? Go join the National Guard, you asshole. You chicken shit. Get out of Bubba's Backyard Brigade. Go stand up for this country. How about that shit? You want to go
That's
play
exactly
Army in the
what it
background.
means.
Kiss my ass. You wouldn't make a pimple on a veteran's ass. Anyway.
John, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
There's a cost for defending this. 1% of this nation serves. 1% at any given time is serving this country.
And you veterans that are out there listening to our program or just stopping by, please, for heaven's sake, vote blue. I don't know how you can vote for Trump. I don't. He disrespects you at every turn. He disrespects POWs. He disrespects those that are disabled. He disrespects those that are serving. I don't know what more I can say.
I don't know either, Bonita. It pains me really in my heart as a veteran
me, John.
that I see fellow veterans that support him. Really? You know, I'm a firm believer everybody has their right to their opinion in this country. You have a right to vote any way you want. You have a right to believe what you want. But when the handwriting is on the freaking wall in big, bold letters, it's kind of hard to ignore. And that's what's happened. The handwriting's on the wall. You see him. He's in the news encouraging Russia to attack a NATO country.
To come and get it. Just come and get it.
What is that saying to the world?
He's a fascist piece of shit.
He is.
There
is no other way to put it. He's a fascist piece of shit. That's what he wants. He wants the oligarch system that they have in Russia. He wants to be the grand poobah, the president for life, and then he wants all of his rich buddies to control, you control transportation over here, you control this over here, whatever. He's going to pawn it out to whoever gives him the biggest cut. That's what
I'm going to try and make it clear to those out there concerning Ukraine. We are not giving them money. We are giving them weapons that are going to be destroyed, that are expiring. And we are going to be giving money to our own companies to replace that equipment.
There you go.
That money is not going to Ukraine people.
It's going to a defense contractor. That's where the cash is going, to make more of whatever we give to Ukraine. Yes. And anytime anybody wants to talk about how much our defense budget is and how much of it is just flat out stolen, come talk to me, baby. I'll have that conversation. I did. I told my division chief one time. I did. She didn't much like it. How's your day, John? It would be a whole lot better if you would just give me a wheelbarrow of cash, let me walk out to the dumpster and throw it away. My day would be done, and I'd accomplish the same damn thing. Because over and over and over, I've seen nobody, my favorite saying always used to be, nobody will fuck this country over faster or bigger than a good old-fashioned red-blooded American. They will screw this country over if they can get a worm in there, baby. Oh, the treasured prize is something called a sole source provider. Holy shit, you just hit the mother lode. Go ahead and buy that yacht you were thinking about. I mean, it is so fraught with waste and abuse. Even after all of the shit we've been through with the $1 million hammer or the $20 million toilet or whatever it was. We've already been through that. Well, guess what? It didn't go away. They just modified it. Took us into Iraq. It was a contractor's war. Dick Cheney had his hand up W's ass. W didn't do anything. Dick Cheney was the behind the scenes president, and Dick Cheney used to be the president of Halliburton. And boy, howdy shit, didn't Halliburton make a whole lot of freaking money?
Mm-hmm. Millions and millions of dollars.
Billions, baby. That's what that war, and look what that did. What that inspired, what that gave us. ISIS, everything that we see today in the Middle East, damn near. Thank you, George W. Bush. There's weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, and we have to go get them. Fuck you, you idiot. And he convinced this nation to do just that. A dangerous man in office.
And it wasn't Iraq that attacked us. It was Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, they're our buddies now.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, we're right in bed with them nowadays. That's okay. Yeah.
People need to read history. People need to be aware of what's going on in your backyard and everybody else's backyard, because we're all related, people.
And right now we have a presidential candidate running that is encouraging Russia to attack a NATO state.
And threatening to get out of NATO.
Oh, he wants that. In his first term, when he was in office before, that's what he did. He damn near destroyed NATO. Don't forget that picture of Angela Merkel standing over his ass at that meeting. He was trying to destroy NATO there, and you give him a shot, and he'll do it again. He is there to serve his master, who is Putin. I don't know what kind of shit Putin has on him, but boy, howdy, that P-tape might be right, and I don't know what it is. It's something for a leader of our nation to bend a knee and kiss the ring of Putin. Well, he sent his proxy, Tucker Carlson, over there right now to give him a head job, but, Donnie's
let me remind people that are Republican out there, you stand for national defense.
That's it.
Please call and explain to me how this is national defense. I really want to know, because I'm having a hard time understanding it. I'm having a hard time how you can say you support the blue and the military, and this is how you disrespect both. I'm really having a hard time, but I'm willing to have that conversation. Give us a call and let us know.
Indeed. You know what else you
I don't see it.
You know
I
what
would
you could
love
do?
to hear the explanation.
You could call your congressman. You could write a letter to your congressman.
Absolutely.
You could write a letter to your mayor. Don't forget the small things on the table. There's elections going on. There's one coming up here. Yes. Because all of these people, look what my Governor Greg Abbott, look what he's done to our nation. The asshole. Yeah, it matters. My governor makes a difference in your life, in your state. This makes a difference all over. They say all politics is local. It's true. It's true. And we need to do something. And one of those things is 2 for Blue. We push that here. It's so easy. You could go to joebiden.com. You could make a $2 donation. It doesn't matter the amount. If you got more, please give more. If you have that capacity. If you don't, do what you can. Believe me, it's going to make you feel better.
Send a letter to the president that
yes.
tells him how much you appreciate him.
Yes. Doesn't have to all be negative. You want to show your support? Tell Joe Biden you're behind him, that you're going to be here for him. I am. I'm here for him. More importantly, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And I hope you're here for me, because that's the way this shit works. That's the way our country works.
All you have to do is call the White House, and you could call them at 202-456-1111, or you could call the Capitol switchboard and talk to your elected representative or senator at 202-224-3121. Really easy to do. It's just phone call away, y'all.
And Bernadette just put that in the chat. So check the chat. The phone number's right there.
Absolutely.
And Bernadette's on top of that shit. Bernadette and Miss Chick, yeah. I swear, y'all don't know the work that this family does behind the scenes to make this shit work. But let me tell you, it's a lot. All of us have to donate a certain amount of our life to this, to make this work. And I can't say.
And it's every day. It's every day, including the weekends. It's nonstop.
It's all the time.
But we're supporting our country. We're supporting our countrymen and women. And this is why we do this. Is hey, I ain't getting paid. I'm just motivated. I'm motivated to save my own country from the fascist takeover by the Trump and the fucking Republican Party, because they're not in it for us, y'all. They're in it for their own damn pockets, and that's pretty evident. And I got kids, I got grandkids, and that's why I do it. And I do it for your kids and your grandkids, because they're next. And we need to leave them a democracy, a functioning democracy. And this man is an attack on this country.
Everybody did it for us before we got here. They laid the groundwork. They brought us here. Are we supposed to just drop the ball now? No, I don't think so.
No, we're not supposed to. It's our turn. It's our turn to do this. To save America, and the threat comes from within. The house is on fire, and the arsonist is inside the house.
That's it.
Trying to tear the walls down.
Let me remind everybody, and my Rolodex, like John, is not coming up with the date.
Yeah.
But Khrushchev was the one that said they don't have to do anything. We're going to destroy ourselves.
Yes.
And that was over 50 years ago.
November 18th, 1956.
Yeah.
We do not have to
And
attack
we are
America.
destroying ourselves.
We will do it from
And,
inside.
and a house divided cannot stand. It will fall. A house divided will fall. And that's their intention, is to divide us.
That's it.
Please
Well,
vote
there's
blue.
more of
Divide
us
and
than there
conquer.
are of
Divide
them.
and conquer. That's Donnie's
There's
plan.
more of us. And
There
if we
is.
just stick together, we will prop this up and we will fix it. And that includes the Supreme Court. Remember, your vote is
Is your voice.
intricately entwined in picking the next Supreme Court justice. Who sits in the White House is going to seat another person on that court. They are taking our rights away on a daily basis. We had 3 major cases up in the courts last week.
Getting busy.
Last week.
Please vote blue, people, up and down the
Please.
ticket.
We're here pumping the pom-poms every day. Let me send out a thank you to Michael, who came in with a $10 donation and said, Americans do not understand the Russian Orthodox Church. They do not believe in a white blood, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jesus. Putin is a war criminal. Yeah. It's not the Russian people I have a problem with. I think if
but the Russian people are even under the knife because, John, if they speak against Putin right now, he will throw them far away, baby. Back in Siberia,
or out the window,
Siberia somewhere, or
poison
out the window. Them, or out the window,
or out the window. Let me see. We're almost going to wrap it up, but I see hands up. I want to go ahead and give these gentlemen an opportunity to get in here before we wrap it up. But we got to get ready for the game. Joe,
yes,
are you ready for the game, brother?
Yes, sir. I woke up just a little while ago. I spent all night long doing what I do.
Oh, you've been doing brisket.
You've been cooking.
All night long.
I started at 12 midnight and finished about a little bit before 11 o'clock and delivered it about an hour ago.
Boy, howdy. I bet them people appreciate your
Does that mean it should be showing up at my house any minute now?
That's right. Yeah. Should I expect a doorbell ring or what?
UPS
is coming. Just wait for it. It's on its way. Joe, thank you so much for being here, brother. We appreciate it.
Just 4 words. Fuck Trump, vote blue.
There you go.
Yes.
No finer sentence you can speak nowadays than that one right there. Fuck that guy. Vote blue, baby. Make a difference in your country. And let me get Sandman in here. Sandman, you got your mic up there this time, buddy?
I hope so. You hear me?
Yes, I do. I do, brother. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I wanted to let you know that my governor's the next one to the party on the border where yours spent $30 billion.
Yeah.
My governor's sending National Guard troops over there to charge the taxpayers the money.
Yep.
Georgia.
Yep. That's what Republican governors are doing now. Sending their National Guard, their state National Guard, which until they're federalized, they are under the control of the governors. So, you got a buddy governor who's a red asshole too. Well, he'll just send out his National Guard, disrupt their family lives to come down here for the border. For what? For what? For a dog and pony show. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the National Guard doesn't the National Guard answer to the feds?
He's got to federalize it.
He's got to federalize them.
We got to get
Joe
it done.
Biden would have to federalize the state guard, and then they become under the purview.
And we ain't even a border state. We're not even a border state. I'm in Louisiana.
Yeah.
There was 25 governors that signed that letter of support.
I'm only 100 and something miles from the border. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Neither do
John,
you.
can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead.
Am I wrong? The National Guard really they can't really do anything at the border provide support role, right?
That's it. They cannot take an enforcement role. They can put an outpost out there and look like they're badasses and going to shoot somebody, but they won't. And that's what I mean. It's a dog and pony show.
Enforcement is done by ICE.
The conflict going on between the federal government, the Border Patrol, and state officials here in Texas is an issue now.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Greg Abbott? You know, that you're not under the purview of the federal government? That you are the supreme leader upon our border? I don't think so, asshole. You know, we've got a
And
problem here in Texas.
That's what makes me so uncomfortable about this in an
Yes.
election year, that they are hoarding up this all these troops, and it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
I got one more thing to everybody on here. Y'all notice in the news media is making a big deal that Biden slipped about the president of Mexico, but all of a sudden they forget all the shit that Trump said last night and a week ago and another week ago.
No, they haven't forgotten anything. They haven't forgotten anything. This
we haven't
is
forgotten.
deliberately done. The
That's right.
fourth estate, which is the media, is clearly in the pocket of, you know, fascism in this country and perpetuating that fucking lie.
It is. In a nutshell. Let me send out a couple of more thank yous to Peter, who came in with a $10 donation. Thank you very much, Peter. We appreciate it. And, EM. Welcome to our Patreon family. Thank you very much, brother. And there's going to be some changes. I got to do Patreon. It's a heavy conversation going on here. We have a lot of Patreon supporters who support this, and I should do something extra for them, something special just for our Patreon members, and we're that's in the discussion. So I wanted to throw that out there because the Patreon members, you see the list go by, but they deserve a whole lot more credit than what y'all realize. They're what keeps keeps the bills paid. Anyway, EM, thank you. Peter, thank you. And Mike Forkel. Mike Forkel. Hey, he just subscribed to YouTube. So, hey, welcome to the family, brother. The family grows every time we turn around because people are concerned about this nation. And we need to be. And on that note, Dennis Graveson. I know I'm messing that up one way or another, Dennis. Just came in with a $20 donation and said, wait a minute, I got to lean into this. 10, 10, I'm going to say this again. Oh, wait a minute, I got to get my thing out of the way. I'm a veteran who supports vote vets, and I hope you'll support them in this channel with me to save our democracy and our freedom against wannabe dictators. And Dennis, you couldn't have said it any better, baby, because, and you don't have to be a veteran. But you need to support veterans, and you can go to Vote Vets because they'll tell you where their issues stand every day. There should not be. John. I swear, there should not be a homeless vet. Those words should never come out of anybody's fucking mouth. But guess what? This country is loaded with them. People that carry baggage in their head forever. Man, I have a hard time adjusting back to life after going through what they go through, baby. And let me tell you something, they go through some shit. It's not easy. 1%. You pass them on the street all the time. You see them out there holding up a sign for a donation. If you see one, give it to him. I do. That Marcia knows that's my weakness, baby. You got a sign in your hand. Yeah, whatever I got in my pocket, baby. It's not going to hurt. I'm not adding to a problem. I'm trying to alleviate somebody's pain. The mere fact that I'm driving a vehicle, I'm already above his ass. I'm already doing better than what he's had to struggle with tonight. If you have it, give it. It's only going to lift your own heart up. That's what it's for. It's to make you feel better. It's to make you reaffirm to yourself that you give a shit. Anyway, is it game time yet?
It's getting there, John.
It's just about there. Yes, I guess we ought to wrap this up. Because I know certain people, I know how still have to get things ready for the game.
Hit the credits button.
Hit the credits button. There it is. It is Super Bowl Sunday. So if you like football, if you enjoy watching it, if not, the Puppy Bowl's available. But then you're missing out on that opportunity to see that news-making ad that's going to be running during the Super Bowl. And that's one of the big draws. But that and all the news, we're going to find out if Taylor Swift is going to win the Super Bowl or not. There's a lot of shit going to happen.
Yeah, I didn't know she was playing.
Yeah,
all by herself. She's
all by herself. Yeah, a one-woman team there, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's powerful, man. Powerful.
Hey, can I make a suggestion?
What is that, Sandman?
You know what we need to do? We need to hold trials on the weekend where they got a large crowd of people that's off of work watching the trials of people that committed crimes and treason. That's what we need to do.
Good luck getting the judges to do that.
Pretty soon we'll all be up in the stands holding a thumbs up or a thumbs down, looking down there. Okay. Right? It is. Sandman's right. We need to be involved and informed. That is what this show is about, trying to get you motivated. We laugh, we joke, we talk about serious subjects. We've had our heart broken in this family. This family has suffered through so many things that a normal family does. And we're all here for one reason, because we are interested. We do give a shit. There's only so much we can do for ourselves, but the future generations can be coming behind us, our own kids, our own grandkids. We can give them no less than what our grandparents did for us to carry us where we are. We can't drop the football, baby. We got to keep going, and the game ain't over. We have not reached the shining city on the hill place yet. There's still work to do. What? Anyway, Sandman.
Yeah, we're going backwards. We're going backwards, John, because the reason why is we fixing to start using nitrous gas down here to execute people in Louisiana.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, backing up, brother, backing up. There's issues all across this country that we need to pay attention to. This is our society, our house that we're talking about here. We need to clean house. We need to make sure our house is clean. That it's presentable for neighbors to come in, to sit around our table, to solve the issues and the problems of our day. Ain't none of us probably here going to be here for the next 40 years. A lot of us are old. I'm doing the best I can.
Speak for yourself, John.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, Bonita. You are an inspiration, dear. Your list, and I've seen part of your list, and I look at that and go, holy shit.
Hey, well, John Mathis is cleaning house.
Is it? What are you gonna get over in Mathis?
Well, we got rid of the chief of police because he was dipping into the evidence locker. And also we got rid of our city manager.
Boy, howdy. Yes, I heard little ramblings over there on the local news about some improprieties over there about some money being missing.
Just like I said, remember that about 2 years ago, that guy pulled a gun on me. Cops didn't come. Chief didn't come for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then he asked me what was going on. I said, I'm dead and buried, son.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they don't have to direct you to my gravesite. Anyway, Joe, I appreciate you coming in and using your voice, brother, and I appreciate you as a neighbor, bud.
You betcha, my friend.
Enjoy the game.
Good. And may the best team win.
Yep.
There you go.
I don't have a dog in this fight. I just want a good game. I want a good game. Go Cowboys. That's it. That's right. Next time, damn it. Good.
Cowboys aren't playing.
I got my money. I got my money on the refs.
I got my money in I ain't got no money, so I ain't got no money anywhere. So I'm trying to keep it in my freaking pocket, but it don't want to stay there either. Anyway, Joe, take care of yourself.
Good
night. Tell Maria I give my best, buddy.
I sure will. Bye-bye.
All right. And
good night, everybody.
Good night.
Let me see that. Joe. That was Sam, man. We got to say, Tony.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in, brother.
No problem. It's a good conversation y'all had.
Yeah, we're trying.
Sure.
We're trying.
For sure. I have some more green bean and taters for you. So.
Oh, there you go. I'm fixing to hit the nachos.
With spam.
With spam. Oh, don't do that to me, Tony. No, I can't do spam,
got
buddy.
On me about that spam.
No.
He doubled his Porkies that night.
Yeah. No. can't do spam.
Hey, thanks, guys.
I'm not in survivalist mode, buddy. If I get to that time, okay, I'll consider the spam next to that cockroach. Well, I don't know. What's that cockroach taste like? Anyway, Tony, take care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon, my friend.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
All right, bub. And John.
Hey, guys, thank you so much for having me. As always, just remember, vote blue. If we turn out, we'll win.
That's it. That's it. If we turn out, we win. And this needs to be a definitive statement this time. So we need everybody. Nobody stays in the bunker. Everybody gets on the line, baby. That's the way you win. Anyway, John, thank you very much. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And let me see. We got Bonita, the Silver Jedi. I don't think this family can thank you enough for stepping into our life, baby. You've motivated us. You've given us a direction, baby. It's just you energized us, and I want to say thank you for that.
Well, I thank you for all of you being there and letting me have my little say, because I tell you, it's a lot more therapeutic than the couch was for me.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I've got to say, people, to everybody, those that are in the family, those that are dropping in and just listening to what we have to say. I can't understand at this point in time how you can vote for Trump. He can't run a charity. He's barred from running at a university. He can't deal in real estate in New York. He has been adjudicated a rapist. He's found guilty of fraud. And I find it horrifying and embarrassing that there's anybody out there that would vote for this person.
There are. Unfortunately, there are.
I don't know what else I can say to you people, that we have got to save democracy. We're not going to have anything if we don't save democracy. You got to think of your kids, your grandkids, future generations.
Whether we have a democracy or not, because believe me, it's all on the line this time.
It is all on the line.
You allow that man back in our house, things are going to change, and it's not going to be for the better.
No, it's not. And women out there and the men that love them, I don't want to go back to the days where women were chattel. I refuse to go back there. If I'm left the only one standing with my sign and jumping up and down.
Yeah. Tell my wife she's a second-class citizen. Wait a minute. Let me get the medical supplies you're going to need. Anyway, Bonita, you are a voice, and I appreciate it so very much.
Well, I appreciate you letting me the opportunity to say something, John.
Well, anytime. Just the door is always open. There's always a seat at this table, baby. And that's why we're here. Anyway, thank you, darling. And miss you, chick.
Thank you.
Yes, John.
Got anybody you want to call out or anything you want to say tonight?
Well, actually, you threw me off today, John.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
I was in the middle.
This all was at the last minute. Hey, y'all want to have a meeting early so we can all watch Super Bowls?
I was in the middle of doing some homework for Left on the Table.
Well, don't.
I didn't want to put it aside because it was working, and I didn't get a chance
who shared
to do
this
the
shit?
homework.
A lot of people.
Well, you tell me who shared this shit.
Yeah, a lot of people shared this shit.
I think a lot of people did.
Growing. I think they did.
Yes.
You know why? Because they're patriots and they're concerned about their country. So
they are.
They are.
And they're going to vote like their life depends on it. Because why, John?
Shit. Because your life depends on it.
Yep.
Our democracy depends on it.
It does.
The society that we hold dear depends on our protest. What happened? Wait, my thing. I can't say what happened. It's made a big outstanding noise. There it is. Are you shitting me? Oh, my. Terry came in with a $50 donation and it said, support everything you do. My father and brothers didn't serve to uplift a racist, misogynistic insurrectionist. Indeed, where's my freaking hammer?
Here, Terry.
Here. Indeed. Terry said, my brothers served. No, my uncles served. Everybody, no,
Hey, Terry also says that unfortunately I think it's a she, had to leave Texas out of fear.
That's it pains me to hear that, Terry.
Yeah.
And I apologize. I should have noticed it ended in an I. But I don't know. But I do know, I have friends, one in West Virginia right now, who is fearful of the atmosphere there. I'm sorry you had to leave Texas for whatever reason. We used to be blue. We used to be blue until the Bushes came in. Until the mess we've had now and ended up with Abbott. I can't remember who was in front of Abbott. My Rolodex is slow. It hurts this country. What my governor is doing to this state hurts this country. He's not trying to help anything here. He's trying to attack other blue states, other blue cities, so he can punish them.
Cox had to leave Texas out of fear, too. So you're in good company, my dear.
That pains me that anybody has to leave anywhere.
Yeah. But one day we'll turn Texas blue again.
We will indeed. We will indeed. Anyway, Mr. Chick, thank you very much, darling, for everything you do. And I can't thank you enough for your participation in Left on the Table. You and Bernadette are just knocking it out of the park, baby. If y'all have not seen it yet, go check it out and listen. Give a listen to Left on the Table. A lot of information.
I'll tell you a secret, John.
What's that?
It's been wonderful. It's been a wonderful experience so far. So I'm looking forward to more wonderful experiences.
Good. Isn't it great when you get to have those conversations?
Yes.
It is. Yes. It is. This family grows because of that. Anyway, Mr.
And an update to the Texas shooting story. Warrior Max,
holy
2013,
shit,
came in and said the shooter was a female in Houston at the Lakewood Church, and she's dead, and she had a child with her, and yeah.
I see a banner here that says a 5-year-old in critical condition. That's what I see on my banner.
I am so tired of hearing this type of news.
I know, baby. It pains all of us.
This is why you need to vote blue.
That's why we need to vote. That's how come you need to be involved. Because our society is crying out for it. We are a society that is in danger of collapsing upon itself if we don't step up and do the right thing. And gun legislation is one of those things. And I want to be proud that Joe Biden got the first legislation, anything on guns done in the last 2 or 3 decades. And we have to do something. We can't step by and do nothing. Doing nothing, we're accomplices. We're allowing it to happen. I don't want to be that. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being a part of it. Yeah, that's a rough one, baby. It is. That's a rough one. But it happens every day in this country.
You know,
every day.
Try as we may. I want you guys to go away this evening and take some time. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your space,
the nachos.
And take a few breaks from politics for a few hours. It ain't going anywhere. Take some time for you and your family and enjoy the rest of this weekend, because it is all gonna be here tomorrow. It's all gonna be here tomorrow. So
it will. And I'm gonna take Bernadette's advice.
Let's go make some nachos and
let's go make
get
nachos
the
and
TV
eat them.
warmed up. I gotta get my mice running so I can generate some electricity. Okay.
There you go. Put that little cheese in front of them; they'll get after it. I want to thank all of you participating in this today. It was early, so everybody could go enjoy the game. I want to thank all of those who came in to watch, all those in the chat. Thank you for being here. Those names going by on that list and those that donated a la carte tonight. Thank you so much for that. It is what keeps us going, baby. And we're just picking up steam. Oh, we got plans. We got new things in the. Oh, we got to. We have to. Anyway, before I get carried away with all of this shit. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. We'll be back here Tuesday night for another Blue Knot family meeting. So until then, take care of yourself. Enjoy the game. Put a smile on your face and give that shit away. Y'all say good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Y'all enjoy the game, and we'll see you later.